On a chilly December afternoon, Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. He finds McKinnon, complete. The end result, 21 yards. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Play action. Haskins. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number 1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Check 3. At the Browns' 20-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. William Jackson with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jannard Avery picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team They lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
42 the mic. Not today, you are. Not today. 61. That's what. Tight. Check. Mike 42. It's a party now. Yeah. Pick the edge. Come.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bullock good on the extra point. 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 9.
After the sack on first down, Haskins, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, that's it. Mike 42. Here we go. Mike 42.
Jackson for the shotgun. Forced it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carl Lawson in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Landry. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Gonna throw again. And it's caught. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Complete to John Ross. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Corey Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes our score 17-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. There he goes, right side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's been a long day for you.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Mike 42, Mike 42, they go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, D, get him up small. Mike 42.
To throw is Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Bullet good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Browns nothing. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many.
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was... The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, switch gear.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson going deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Whip. Watch the whip. Sponge.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. Able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 35. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
42's Mike. 65. Go. Short. Mike's 42. Now watch run. Mike 42. Coming in.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Jannard Avery, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Pulled in at the 24. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Lynch, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the ground, McCaffrey, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now of what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball again.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack, Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time He was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Open man is Ross, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now Jackson on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Myles Garrett getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson now. And the pressure gets to him again. Jannard Avery make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And an alley to run. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 42.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Go. 42, Mike 42. Stay with your man. Jack.
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. Get that quarterback.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Now it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. One final shot for Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he's going to go down as time has now run out.